Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to another video by myself, Captain Stat, in the Funny Word Build Challenge. So if you haven't joined me before for this, I'll quickly go over what I do. Basically, I take a word. So far, they've all been off of a list I found online, just called the 100 Funniest Words in English. You can find it. It's in a few different places if you just Google it. So yeah, these are some of the words I've done. I take the word, I write it down so that we know what it was, and then I create a build based off of that word, using that word as inspiration. So this one was a bibliophobia, for example, which means a fear of running out of reading material. Collywobbles, butterflies in the stomach, and most recently, namby-pamby, which is my favorite one to say, I say. Namby-pamby, which means lacking a backbone, or weak, or without a backbone. You know, that guy's got no backbone. He couldn't even stand up to that other dude who was doing that thing. So yeah, that's last week's. Oh, I'll get rid of this for you. That's kind of annoying and in the way, isn't it? So links should appear, or should have appeared. If you want to click on them, go right ahead. They'll lead you to some of my other videos, and also to my channel. If you're interested and want to keep following, click on the subscribe button. That'd be awesome. So I was killing all the slimes. You may recall, if you've watched before, that Gardyloo, the house over here, has been filled with slimes for the last few episodes, so I finally got rid of all of those. And I figured I'd do it the fun way and kill them with a bow. So, today we are doing Hoosegow. Hoosegow. Yeah. Hoosegow. Now, when I see this word, I don't really think of at all that it could be what it is. I think something to do. For some reason, my brain goes from hoose to moose. So I think of an animal, or maybe an animal doing something dumb. I don't know. Or like an upheaval or something. Bacon. But, sorry, that's also from the last episode. You should go watch that to get our inside jokes now. So, Hoosegow. The definition for this is actually a jail or a prison. So, apart from Gardyloo, this I think is going to be my, my only other structural build. Everything else so far has kind of been humanoid, if you count that over there as being humanoid. So, first off, also, I would like to say that I am apologetic if in any way you can hear my air conditioner going in the background, but you're just gonna have to either stop watching now or deal with it, because it's so hot here right now that if I turned it off, I would be dead by the end of the video. And that just, I mean, that's just not good. Then I wouldn't be able to make any more videos. So, let's get started. So, once again to remind you, Hoosegow, that is a jail or a prison. I'm just going to grab my little stopwatch here. Which I totally had on the right thing, but then I clicked the wrong button. 20 minutes. So yeah, I do try and do these builds within 20 minutes. Last week I did it a bit faster, which was almost a bit disappointing for me, because I wanted to keep going but didn't have any idea what else to do. Anyway, timer is set, timer is started, and we're good to go. So, prison, I think that today I get to not use wool, so that's awesome. Definitely some of this, a bit of this. That doesn't make sense. Some of this makes sense. This might make sense. That makes sense. This makes sense. Alright, well, let's start with that and we'll see where we get to. So, a prison. I've got 20 minutes. Well, I'm down to 19 and a half. So I do kind of want to go big or go home here. Because, I mean, why not, right? Whoa. Accidental spacebar hitting. That's just silly. Well, I do have quite a bit of space here. I could have started it back further. I don't want to get too close, though. That works. So I'm going to start with the outside and then try to maybe do the inside after. Alternately, who knows, I might just end up doing the inside as I go in layers. I don't want to be so big, ridiculously large, and overzealous here that I end up going far beyond the time limit. In other words, failing miserably and having to stop. Hello? Get out of my space. Get out of my space. Okay. It's far enough away, I'm sure that they won't bother me quickly. I am sure that they will bother me, though. That's, kind of a given. Okay. Let's see now how ridiculously huge this is. That's not bad, though for some reason I suddenly feel like I'm playing in The Sims. Okie dokie, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at that! I'm such a genius. Genius! So, yeah. This is going to be like an entranceway, a foyer, if you will. For those who do not understand that French is a thing, that would be foyer, apparently. I've heard people call it foyer. Pretty sure it's supposed to be foyer. Alright. Okie dokie. Random yawning. I am so sorry. I'm blaming that also on the heat. The random yawning. Yes, this could work. Yes. Yes, that's a placeholder. Don't be concerned. Actually, let's not do placeholders. Let's just put what I'm thinking of putting there instead. Thinking of put there. Because if we're gonna go prison, we might as well go, like, ridiculously old school prison. Okay, okay. One of these. Couple of these. My goodness gracious! Time, it just doesn't want to stand still for me. I don't know what to say. Yeah, something like that. I think that's what we were going for, right? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, and then we need like something like that. No, that's dumb. Okay. Door. Go with it. It's not gonna work though. Get rid of these. And replace them with regular blocks, because that actually makes more sense, so that I can build the rest of the prison around the doors. Silly me. Alright, I gotta pick it up. That's in 5 minutes, and I have barely a foundation. I am now gonna speed my way through building the walls. Whoop. So, I was looking through my suggestions list of words. Well, not my suggestions list, but the funniest words in English page that I mentioned earlier that I found. And I'm finding that a lot of the words that are remaining are a lot more abstract than I thought they would be. So, oh, I knew you'd come back to bite me in the bum. Get. Alright. So, I'm unsure as to how to do some of these more abstract things. So with that in mind, I might be looking for some more suggestions, things shorter than the longest word in English, fill. Yeah, no, some suggestions would be great of interesting words that you think I should do. Because looking at certain things, like, there's still quite a few I can do. By no means am I out. I'm still good. I can go for weeks. But I am concerned that I will not be able to do all 100 some of them are just far too abstract to concept. Like, oh, let me look. Like a hootenanny. Now, that's not an abstract concept, it's a country get-together, but I would see that as being quite difficult to make, or, oh, kerfluffle. Sorry, kerfuffle, no L. Which means nonsense. How do you make nonsense? Like, really? You can just put a whole bunch of blocks in random places, but I really don't think that that'd be that interesting. Or how do you do something that's definition is talkative? You know, I don't know. It's just, there's, I mean, sure, and as I'm saying these things, I'm coming up with things that I could do for them. But the point is that I do feel like some of these concepts are getting a bit too abstract. But that said, again, I've got another like 50 or so that I can do. I'm just looking at them thinking maybe I won't be able to do the whole list. But who knows, we'll see. Point being, just, you know, if you'd like to leave a comment, suggest a word, preferably one that I can, you know, write within a certain, you know, reasonable amount of block spaces here, that would be sweet. Derp derp do. What else do I have? Let's see. We're getting some walls going. I'd like to put another few layers on, though. I want it to be fairly tall. Where's my timer? Oh, we're at 12 minutes. Well, we might just have to stop soon. Let's just keep going. Run, self, run, and by run, I mean fly and place blocks and not there. The little slime, he wants to get in. Please let me in. Please. Hello. I'd like to come in the prison. Can I come in the prison? Why would you want to come in the prison, little slime? To eat your face? No, I'm not gonna let him in. Besides, those doors don't even open. He's so silly. Okay, this might be the last layer I can put on. Oh, it would help if I stopped missing. So, lately I feel kind of bad. I haven't been playing on the server that I typically play on. It's my friend's server. We have a few people on there, quite a few people on there actually, but unfortunately it's kind of been dying out. We haven't had as many people logging in as often lately, and we're not there as often because there's not people there as often, and I mean, as always, you know, work and school and life can get in the way, but I feel like we need more people on our server, so I'm hoping that eventually I will get to a point where we can invite some more people on, and maybe I'll be able to get on more often. And my friend Fergie, who runs it, JC Fergie, check him out too. He's got I don't know if he's posted them yet, but he's starting to record some Minecraft videos himself. And it's his server, and it's pure vanilla, and it's a lot of fun. I just really wish that I could get on there more often. 10 minutes. I'm just gonna put a quick roof on this thing. Oh my, that was not the best idea. There. So yeah, I mean, we've got so many projects going on too. I think what the problem was we were trying to build a witch farm, and by that I mean Fergie wanted to build one of those dig out 250 blocks by 250 blocks by 250 blocks. And it got to the point where it wasn't moving quickly, and people just didn't really want to work on it that much. So then I was working on it a lot, and Fergie was working on it a lot, and we understood that. We never meant it to be something that lots of people had to do. But when it was just the two of us and a couple other people, it just got to the point where it was a bit discouraging, because it never felt like anything was getting done really, because I mean, you're just digging and digging and digging and digging for only the purpose of clearing out, like, literally, like, so many blocks, it felt like it wasn't really worth it because we were getting witches anyway in our witch farm. But we had a lot of people helping us, and we still haven't gotten it finished, but it does occasionally see some more progress because we do still have lots of fantastic people on our server. They're just not on as often as they used to be, and I'm not on as often as I used to be, so even when they are on, I usually miss them. I don't see them. So, gotta get that fixed. I gotta get myself back with my server presence there. Because I really do enjoy playing on a server. I see it as a great form of socialization. People say all the time, oh, gamers, they just sit in their mother's basements and they don't talk to anybody else. They don't socialize with anybody. They're awful. They're reclusive. They're uneducated. Who knows what people say? They say all sorts of horrible things about people who like to play video games. And I mean, I've experienced that too. We had someone once who was when I was living in a residence, who was in charge of that residence, and he's a great guy. He was always very helpful, but he didn't want us playing video games on the lounge TV, and I mean, he said it would ruin the TV. We said it wouldn't because there was technology, etc., etc., etc. We had some points. We proved some points, but in the end, it was. And I'm presuming, I mean, again, this guy was really great, really helpful. He was a great person to have running the residence. Lately, I hear he's been making a whole bunch of improvements. He got us couches that weren't falling apart. That was fantastic, too. So, I mean, nothing against this guy, but I think that stereotype of gamers aren't active enough, they're not healthy because they're playing games, they're not social because they're playing games, really played a part in the banning of video games where I used to live, in a residence at college. So people don't really understand that when I play, especially, I play to be social. Like right now, I'm playing in order to share my experiences, that should be lower. Yeah, like that. To show people what I do, how I play games, and I wish more people kind of understood that. This is not good, this is not even. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, aha! Hold on. There. And I mean, it really doesn't matter how much you say to someone, no, I do get out, I play sports, I run, I jog, I enjoy, some people will always think that those of us who play games are just not active, not into, look at that. Yes, you deserve to be in prison. All of you try and kill me every time I play Minecraft. They're in there for attempted murder. Totes. Alright, totes. I said totes. Oh my god. Okay, just stop watching. I'll understand. So those of you who are still with me after saying totes, which I will do my best to never ever say again, because wow, that was random and weird. Okay. So gaming rant over. Oh, hello. That was a bad choice, wasn't it? Yeah. Now you're dying. Hello. 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 Goodbye. Oh, this is wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. There. And over 2, and 2, and 2, and 2. It's like the worst exercise video ever. And 1, and 2, and break those blocks. And break those blocks. And 1, and 2, and break those blocks. Yeah, I'll stop. So, move it. Buster. Get out of my way. Or despawn. Yep, whatever. That works. This one. Yes. Okay. But yeah. I personally love video games. I play quite a few different ones, and I'm in that stage right now where I have a lot of games that I've had on the go and not a lot of games that I've had get done. So I need to work on finishing some games. And you know, it is summertime, and I am working, but summertime also means that I don't necessarily have to work quite as often. I don't have to go to school. I take night classes at the college. It's um, career development, that kind of thing. Or not career development, project management, that stuff. So I enjoy that. Let's see. That works. And those, I believe, end for me in just a few more weeks. So I'm excited to have some free time that way. And I hope to get some games done. And some that I haven't even purchased that I've been wanting to purchase. Like the new Tomb Raider game. I'm not sure how good it is, but it's looked pretty good to me. So I am interested in it. The new BioShock game, same thing. I'd love to play it, love to have the chance, the time to do so. I gotta hurry, I've only got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Take that extra time that I had last time and bank it so I can keep it. Hello, bats! God, stop getting distracted. And, yeah. So, anyone who has any, information on whether or not, the new Tomb Raider game is worth buying, or the new BioShock game is worth it, move, thank you. I would love to hear from you on that. That'd be sweet. Alright. Get out of my way! Oh god. Get out of my way. There. Yes, don't blow the creeper up, self. If you blow the creeper up, you will not have time to finish. 1 minute and 46 seconds on the clock. Will she get the prison done? Are those skeletons armed with enchanted bows? Do zombies like cupcakes? These are the questions that we will not be answering on next week's episode. Sorry to disappoint you. Let's see. My friend today decided that he was going to start doing daily drawings for the summer months, which I think is great. I wish I could draw like most of my friends are able to draw. He's really good as well. He asked me to give him a topic or a subject to draw, and the first thing that came to my mind, no joke, was Link falling off Epona. So, and then I felt bad, because poor Link falling off Epona. He doesn't deserve that. We have time to put one cell in, and only one cell. I have 25 seconds. But you know what? One cell is better than no cells. And they all have dirt floors because that's the kind of prison that this is. You get this. 10 seconds. I'm looking in the wrong spot. There it is. Toilet. And a door. The timer just went off, but I'm putting in a door anyway. A door. Jeez. Goodness. Garbage. Better. Never happened. Okay. So. Check this out. We have a prison. Awesome. So yeah, basically I just made a very basic prison with bars, which is conveniently holding on to all of the things that we don't like, that try to kill us, so it's holding in all the murderers, so that's great. But yeah. It's got a nice door, looks kind of like a face, a couple of escapees going on. And these ones they didn't make it. So, Yeah. Hoosegow. That would be a prison. I've hoped that you see that it looks like a prison. I think it looks like a prison. We did get one cell going on here. It has a little bed and a toilet. Cauldron, toilet, same thing. And yeah, so that would be Hoosegow. If you've enjoyed this video, please check out my other videos. And my channel. There should be a link somewhere on the screen right now so that you can subscribe, which would be fantastic. And comment, please comment on my video to tell me how I've done, what I could do better, what I could do worse. I don't even care. As long as it's something that is constructive, that would be awesome. Or something that is just telling me that I'm great, even. That's fine. I obviously am not going to complain about that. But, yeah. So, right now, feel free to click on any of the links on the screen, which lead to my other videos. The picture goes with the video it leads to. And again, that link's probably still there because I leave things up for too long. Click to subscribe or head over to my channel and check that out too. Also, posting in my description the link to my Twitter account, so if you want to follow me there or tweet me and tell me how awesome/horrible I am, that would be swell too. Until next time, I am Captain Stat. Thank you for watching. Ciao!